Alright, so here's a short tutorial for Watch Me Dance by Misch. So I'm going to play some of the parts first at a regular speed, and then I'll slow it down and tell you the chords and let you listen to what it sounds like. So here we go. So here's the verse. You start like that. So that's it for the verse. Let's look more in depth of what it is. So you have A flat major. That's how you play it. Then you go to a C minor. Then to a G flat major. And then to a B flat minor. Then comes a flat on C, so with the pinky, and then a D flat minor, and then we're going to play again a flat on C, and then a B flat major now, and then we go back on the D flat minor, and that's your verses. So let's jump in the pre-chorus. It's a bit trickier this time. There's a lot of different chords, but most of it just come back after a while. You'll see. So here it goes. So that's it for your pre-chorus. So let's see what it is. We've got a D flat major 7th. So that's your chord. And then you go on a C7 with a sharp 5th, which should sound like. So we've got, and then we go on a F minor 9 with an 11th. So it sounds like. Which you hammer on the pinky, so it goes. And then you slide it down a half step, which gives you a E minor 9 11th. And then another half step, exactly the same chord. So it goes on to a E flat minor 9 11th. So, and then you have the Bb7Sus4 at 13, which is basically just you, instead of your middle finger, you remove it, and you play the E E string with your index. So it goes. So there you have it. Then you proceed to a B7 Sus4, which is then you slide that a whole step to C7Sus4. So this part that you just heard is your basic to the whole pre-chorus and the chorus. The only thing that changes is the chords that come next. So this time around it's a D flat 6/9, which is is that right? Yeah. So yep. So exactly the same thing. You go. And then instead of going for this one, you go for a E flat on F flat, which should sound like. So that's your second. That's the second time you go on the pre-chorus. That was it. So the third time around, you end up on a G flat major 9, which is this chord. And you hammer on the pinky, so it goes. So all together, it sounds like. So that's the third time around, and the last time you last run you go for the pre-chorus. It goes on a G flat add 9, which is a bit different from the chord we just played, and you play it on the second position. So it goes like so. And again, you hammer on the pinky, so it goes. So. So that's your pre-chorus. For the chorus, it's almost the same thing, but instead of these last chords that you've just learned, you go for a D flat 6/9 add 11, which is exactly almost the same thing as the first chord you played in the pre-chorus at the end, but without your pinky here. So it goes like. So. And then the second run ends with a G flat major 9, which is the same thing we did in the third run of the pre-chorus. And you hammer on the pinky. So. And that's your chorus that you play like 2 times. You repeat that, you get your chorus. The only thing that you need now is the ending, which is exactly like the chorus, but with a E major 9 at the end and a flat 6/9 at 11. So let's play the run through. So then you go on the E major 9. that's the same chord that you just played, but a step lower, so like so. And then you end up on the A flat 6, 9, add 11, which is the same chord you end up on the same shape you end up on in the first part of the chorus, but on A flat instead. So it should sound like and that's Watch Me Dance by Misch. Hope you enjoyed.